Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow if you like my content. Don't forget to hit that bell if you want a reminder. Thank you for watching.
Do you remember when we fell in love? I remember, don't worry. Do you remember? I remember how it all began. How could I ever forget? It's the first time. Do you remember? I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air now. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's coming in the air now. Oh, no. We fell in love. You remember the time. How could I ever forget? You remember the time. Oh, no. We fell in love. You remember the time. How could I ever forget? Coming in the air now.
They'll never know this love and how it feels. I never thought love at first sight could feel so real. They'll never know this love and how it feels. I never thought love at first sight could feel so real. How it real, how it real, feel so real. How it real, how it real. How it real, and that feels so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, feels so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, and that feels so real.
The Noguchi are unwavering in their combat prowess. Disrupt their training and eliminate their forces. Buy us precious time to retaliate against them.
Militia says, so strong,
think you're so strong and
mighty.
Come and prove it.
You receive loot, Long-Toed Talon. You receive loot, Dream Search Coalescence. You receive item, Dream Search Coalescence X3. You receive currency, Dragon Isle Supplies 7. You receive loot, Tattered Proto-Wing.
My hearth awaits you. Trust your eagle eye.
Show me your hands.
You gained 56 grams 93 4C.
Speak up.
Scout Mole says,
angry
this
beasts
group of
cannot
angry
be
beasts
calmed.
cannot be calmed.
Cut them down.
Cut them down. You receive loot. Rousing IREX5. You receive loot. Malfunctioning rocket boots. You receive currency. Bloody tokens 50. You receive currency. Onyx 150. No idea River Fleet says, the Gorloks have stashed many stolen items in the upper reaches of this area.
so they can be
Gather them so they can be returned to their rightful owners. You receive loot, enchanted compass. You receive currency, Dragon Isles supplies 6. Stolen luggage completed.
I will see that these items
Experience
make their way
gained,
back to...
1,380.
Is that my compass?
Nail Idea River Gleam says, well done. I will see that these items make their way back to Hay. Is that my compass? You receive currency, Dragon Isles supplies 18. Addicondrius says, Garbanzo. You receive loot, Copper OREX4. You receive loot, Rough Stone X3. You loot 5 silver, 91 copper. Thomas Miller says, fresh bread for sale.
You know what World of Warcraft needs to do? They need to give you abilities to see what you're purchasing, because this whole little thing on the end doesn't explain shit what you're getting. So they should really upgrade that and save people a lot of time. Because all it does is say if you collected, it'll say that you collected 1 or 3 or whatever, but
You won an auction for Wayward Spirit. You won an auction for Blood Boil. You won an auction for Toxic Wasp Healing. You won an auction for Ash Stone Core. You won an auction for Leviathan Hatchling. You won an auction for G0R410 and Ultra Tonk. You won an auction for Blue Dragonhawk Hatchling. You won an auction for Firewing. You won an auction for Death Talon Whelp Guard. You won an auction for untamed hatchling. You won an auction for Dandelion Frolicker. You receive item, pet cage. You receive item, pet cage. You receive item, pet cage.
It's still recharging.
You receive item, pet cage. You receive item, blue dragonhawk hatchling. You receive item, pet cage. 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 Dandelion Frolicker has been added to your pet journal. Untamed hatchling has been added to your pet journal. Death Talon Whelp Guard has been added to your pet journal.
Well,
Blood Boil has been added to your pet journal.
than my other one, but
Wayward Spirit has been added to your pet journal.
cute little fucker.
Firewing has been added to your pet journal. Blue Dragonhawk Hatchling has been added to your pet journal. G0R410 and Ultra Tonk has been added to your pet journal. Leviathan Hatchling has been added to your pet journal. Ash Stone Core has been added to your pet journal. Toxic Wasp Ealing has been added to your pet journal.
Yeah, freaky looking little guy. Aww. Yeah, I'll definitely do that there. That way when I'm riding my mosquito, I can have my other mosquito. Okay, I gotta see what the hell this is. What are you? Oh, okay. Boy, you tiny. Another one that's standing up. That's actually quite a large one. I kind of like it. I'll throw it there. It's funny, you can only use these during Christmas. Let's see if it summons.
Father Winter's helper says, "Look, Druid. Here's the thing. Toys and lights and bundles of holiday herbs don't make themselves, you know. So enough with the helper summoning, please."
Yep. Basically a canis bird. Oh, my fishy. It must be a big one. It's got a big yard. Oh, you're a tiny little fucker. Come this way. Let's go in the light so I can see you better. Alright. They were weird looking. What the hell is this? That's a weird one. Funky ass frog. Yeah, whatever. You are definitely funky looking. Oh, I'd hate to get stung by that. Oh, that little guy.
Thomas Miller says, "Fresh bread for sale."
No, thank you. One of my other fishies. Maybe I have two of those. As you can tell, I've been collecting a lot of pets over a few years. This floating mask. There is one ugly critter. Another one of my Christmas things. That's a fox with wings. My horde. I don't know why I got so many damn balloons. I don't really understand the point of that. Okay, I don't want you. There we go. Oh. Now my critter's got a baby. Come on, little critter. Where you at? You tell me you're that slow? Level 71 and he took off. Let's see where he went. I'm gonna let you take off a moment I get here. Obviously, he doesn't want to play. And my mosquito buddy. sucks. That motherfucker's got its own bird. Awesome. Keep up, little guy.
I have many wares.
You gained 2 grams 45.57C.
Alright.
Listen, Pierce says, if we reverse the essence flows, perhaps we can alter the polarity. Suzanne says, the resultant energies could collapse though, and that could cause an energy flux that would give you a migraine for weeks.
I will be back.
Janie and Chip says, if we use the
Just
Syrian
give me a
theory,
minute.
then yes, but not if we go with the Y-Syrian approach.
Do you remember when we fell in love? I remember, don't worry. Do you remember? I remember how it all began. How could I ever forget? It's the first time. Do you remember? I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air now. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's coming in the air now. Oh, oh, we fell in love. You remember the time? How could I ever forget? You remember the time? Oh, oh, we fell in love. You remember the time? How could I ever forget? Coming in the air now.
They'll never know this love and how it feels. I never thought love at first sight could feel so real. They'll never know this this love and how it feels. I never thought love at first I could feel so real. How it real, how it real, feel so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, and that feels so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, feel so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, and that feels so real.
Customers like Jack. Great experiences aren't built with best guess. They're built with data you can trust.
Howdy, howdy again. Sorry. I needed to fill up my drink.
You are no longer away.
Welcome to the trading post.
Flynn Fairwind says, "Hey, Wilder. I was wondering if you had any pets for adoption. Shaw has been overworked recently, and I wanted to get him something that would help him unwind."
I'm saving up my points for this. I already have
Bye for now.
this
Wilder
one.
Seabraid says, "Absolutely. We have a few available. Please see if you think any would fit your home." Flynn Fairwind says, "Thanks, I'll have a look around." Wilder Seabraid says, "And please pass on my regards to Master Shaw." Flynn Fairwind says, "Oh no, I can't say I was here. He's wanted a pet for ages, although he'll never admit it. I'm going to surprise him." Wilder Seabraid says, "You're going to try to surprise the SI-7 Spy Master with a purchase ya made in Stormwind? Ha. Good luck." Flynn Fairwind says, "Hey, I've trained with SI-7. I can be sneaky."
See, it seems to be a popular design in some of them.
You are now queued in the Dungeon Finder.
course, someone's probably not going to accept
Dungeon
it and
difficulty
oh,
set
they
to
did.
normal.
By the way, the song that I'm using is a non-copyrighted song. If you're interested in it, let me know. I can send you the link so you can use it yourself. He's a DJ and he makes his own music out of all the music he listens to. It's a mixture
Aber is now the leader of your group.
Genesis and a bunch of other songs, but it's not a full song and it's not the song at all.
Stormguard Horan yells, the title. The glory. It should have been mine. Baelgrim. Stormguard Horan yells, you never deserved to be Stormlord. Bobaby Amonthel receives loot. Storm Spirits 2. Ivernor Sorfang receives loot. Begrimed Great Helm. You receive loot. Uncharged Feather. Bobaby Amonthel receives loot. Storm Spirits 3.
I need to target something first.
Ivernor Sorfang receives loot. Sleepbeak. You loot 10 gold, 91 silver, 36 copper. Kyrios begins to cast Crashing Thunder. Kyrios begins to cast Lightning Torrent.
Did I have something for stunning? I can't remember.
Use that.
I don't have to walk through all that shit because no one's gonna revive me.
Kyrios begins to cast Crashing Thunder.
I know you're online, goddamn.
Kyrios begins to cast Crashing Thunder. Bobaby Amonthel receives loot. Storm Spirits 9. Apertichondrius receives loot. Uncharged Feather. Ivernor Sorfang receives loot. Voltaic Stormacolor. Ivernor Sorfang receives loot. Sleekbeak. The instance updated the respawn location.
Why is it taking me there and didn't take me up? I see, so I don't get any of that shit because these morons.
Bobaby Amonthel receives loot. Storm Spirits 5. You loot 6 gold, 12 silver, 11 copper. Ivanosaur Fang says, Void Crush.
I need a
Baby
target.
Amonthel receives loot. Storm Spirits 3. You loot 7 gold, 19 silver, 5 copper.
That would explain it. If that was the case, that stupid druid could have fucking...
I need to target something first. I need a target.
Baby Amonthel receives loot. Storm Spirit.
That's for fucking doing that to me. Leaving me behind. Fucking assholes. I can't believe they did that. If you didn't want to fight those guys, then you should have. See, that's why I hated being in dungeons with strangers, because, you know, half my friends don't even fucking play the game. My brother-in-law,
Ivanosaur
I'm gonna
Fang
play,
says,
I'm gonna
sorry
play,
for
but
spam.
never does.
Haven't calibrated my add-ons.
Oh, buy this game.
Baby
okay,
Amonthel
buy it.
receives
Oh,
loot.
now he's not
Storm
interested in
Spirits
that
3.
game anymore. Oh, buy this game. I can buy
You
that
loot 1
game.
gold,
Buy,
98 silver,
I finally
58
told
copper.
my sister today, I said, I'm done buying games. If you want to play a game, you either play the game I want to
Ivanosaur
play or
Fang
I'm
says,
not.
Void Crush. Ivanosaur Fang says, Void Crush.
They want me to play this fucking stupid fucking Star Wars game. It's so fucking glitchy and fucked up because it's so old. But yet,
Storm Guard Forum yells, come then. Face me. I will stand proud on the debris of your corpse. Storm Guard Forum yells, I command this rookery. By right. Storm Guard Forum yells, share in my gift. Storm Guard Forum yells, the might of my hammer. Storm Guard Forum yells, my valor, your ruin.
and they're gonna leave me there.
You
I'm
died.
gonna sit here the whole time.
Storm Guard Forum yells, the might of my hammer. Storm Guard Forum yells, feel my blessing. Storm Guard Forum yells, I deserve this power. Baby Amonthel receives loot. Storm Spirits 7.
That's stupid.
Storm Rider Wagner yells, I do not like that it feels darker and colder as we go down. But there are more survivors to rescue. Storm Rider Wagner yells, the lift is out. If we want to keep going, we will have to go down the Storm Rider way. Follow me.
We have to take it down.
Storm Rider Wagner yells, what is that? What did Goran bring here? Storm Rider Wagner yells, we have to take it down.
I hate people like that that don't actually do what they're supposed to do in a dungeon.
You receive loot. Squall Rider's Kilt. Squall Rider's Kilt has been added to your appearance collection. You loot 14 gold, 3 silver, 27 copper. You loot 4 gold, 67 silver, 61 copper. You loot 3 gold, 38 silver, 54 copper.
you down.
I love how I just
Voidstone monstrosity yells, join us. Voidstone monstrosity yells, ravage. Voidstone monstrosity yells, ruin. You loot 8 gold, 44 silver, 25 copper.
Don't have a target.
Voidstone monstrosity is weakened by Storm's vengeance. Voidstone monstrosity yells, it hurts. Experience 69,740. Received 93 gold, 60 silver. New hero talent point available. Congratulations, you have reached level 72. Voidstone monstrosity yells, void, consume. Zamza has earned the achievement the Rookery. Aprotachondrius has earned the achievement the Rookery. Vanakantachondrius has earned the achievement the Rookery. Zamza has earned the achievement the Rookery. Baby Amonthel receives loot, Storm Spirits 10. Aprotachondrius receives loot, Monstrosity's Gaze. Baby Amonthel receives loot, the Blighted. You loot 30 gold, 16 silver, 97 copper. Ivernor Sorfang says, thanks all. A role check has been initiated. Your group will be queued when all members have selected a role. Aprotachondrius has chosen, damage. Your group leader has cancelled the role check. Ivernor Sorfang waves at you. A role check has been initiated. Your group will be queued when all members have selected a role. Aprotachondrius has chosen, damage.
Thank the
Ivernor Sorfang
Titans
has
you are
chosen,
here.
damage.
The Storm Perch has been breached, and the Storm
Zamza
Riders
has chosen,
corrupted.
damage. Vanakantachondrius has chosen, healer. Baby Amonthel has left the instance group. You are now queued in the Dungeon Finder.
And try to end this match.
Ivernor Sorfang says, have a good one. Ivernor Sorfang has left the instance group. Vanakantachondrius has left the instance group. Aprotachondrius has left the instance group. Dungeon difficulty set to normal. Storm Rider
What
Cadet
is
yells,
that orb?
defend the city.
It's radiating dark energy.
Storm Rider
and while
Cadet
you
yells,
go to the
hold
roosts,
formation.
I will distract them here.
Storm
We
Rider
can link
Vokmar
up
yells,
later.
thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached and the Storm Riders corrupted. Storm Rider Vokmar yells, hurry. If we free these Storm Rooks, we can fly there and try to end this madness. Storm Rider Vokmar yells, what is that orb? It's radiating dark energy. And it's affecting the Storm Rooks.
Title, the glory.
You lose 15 gold, 98 silver, 20 copper. Storm Rider Vokmar yells, while you go to the roosts, I will distract them here. We can link up later. Storm Guard Boren yells, the title. The glory. It should have been mine, Veilbring. Storm Guard Boren yells, you never deserved to be Storm Ward. Martin Garrix Hawker receives loot, Sleep Beak. Iptochondrius receives loot, Distressed Grips. You loot 5 gold, 82 silver, 18 copper. Kyrios begins to cast Crashing Thunder. Kyrios begins to cast Lightning Torrent. You receive loot, Tempest Wind Handlers.
I need to follow everybody in.
Tempest Wind Handlers has been added to your appearance collection. You loot 12 gold, 18 silver, 55 copper. You are no longer rested. Martin Garrix Hawker receives loot, Sleep Beak.
Need to target something first.
Martin Garrix Hawker receives loot. Uncharged feather. You loot 12 gold, 12 silver, 59 copper. Yeg has died. The instance updated the respawn location. Storm Rider Vokmer yells, finally. I thought I'd have to fight Gorin on my own. You loot 3 gold, 98 silver, 68 copper.
I need a target.
You loot 5 gold, 24 silver, 29 copper. Hypnochondrius says, Void Crush. Earthy Soldier says, thank you for the rescue, champion. Hypnochondrius says, Void Crush.
First.
You loot 6 gold, 37 silver, 43 copper.
I don't have a target.
Hypnochondrius says, Zen. Hypnochondrius says, stop pulling shit.
This rookery!
Stormguard Orin yells, come then. Face me. I will stand proud on the debris of your corpse. Stormguard Orin yells, I command this rookery. By right. Stormguard Orin yells, sharing my gift. Stormguard Orin yells, the might of my hammer. Stormguard Orin yells, my valor, you ruin. Stormguard Orin yells,
I don't have a
my hammer.
target.
Stormguard Orin yells, I deserve this power. Hypnochondrius receives loot, crashing thunder hammer. Martin Garrix Hawker receives loot, sigil of Albury Concordance. Since I has earned the achievement got my mind on my money. You loot 24 gold, 67 silver,
I do not
37
like
copper.
it feels darker and colder as
Storm
we
Rider
go down.
Vokmer yells, I do
But
not like
there
that
are
it
more
feels darker and colder
survivors
as
to
we go down.
rescue.
But,
The lift
there are more
is
survivors
out.
to rescue.
If we want to keep what?
Storm
is
Rider
that?
Vokmer yells, the
What
lift is
did
out.
Gorin bring
If we want to
here?
keep going, we will have to go down the Storm Rider way.
We have to
Follow
take
me.
it down.
Storm Rider Vokmer yells, what is that? What did Gorin bring here? Storm Rider Vokmer yells, we have to take it down.
I need to target something first.
You loot 5 gold, 15 silver, 34 copper. loot 5 gold, 96 silver, 4 copper.
I don't have a target.
You loot 6 gold, 89 silver, 97 copper. You loot 4 gold, 89 silver, 60 copper. You loot 12 gold, 95 silver, 29 copper.
I need to target something first.
Voidstone monstrosity yells, join us. Voidstone monstrosity yells, ravage. Voidstone monstrosity is weakened by Storm's vengeance. Voidstone monstrosity yells. Experience gained, 70,730. Received 84 gold, 24 silver. Voidstone monstrosity yells, void, consume.
Ooh, so
Ictocondrius
cool, so
has earned the
awesome.
achievement The Rookery. Vanakin Tocondrius receives loot, Hoop of the Blighted. You receive loot, Jerkin of Awakened Stone. You loot 27 gold, 87 silver, 36 copper. Martin Garrix Hawker has left the instance group. Yictocondrius has left the instance group. Apertocondrius has left the instance group. Vanakin Tocondrius has left the instance group. Your group has been disbanded. You are now queued in the Dungeon Finder.
We're definitely doing some dungeons. I do gotta say, you know, the fastest way is leveling, is doing dungeons, but as you can tell, most of my videos and on my other YouTube page, I'm just temporarily not adding anything at the moment. Everything that I do to level up, from just killing certain levels, 2 to 3 levels higher than yourself, gain you a faster upgrade. That one tastes funny, I don't know. I don't like it. And this being my Mugen form, it basically, to get it to be invisible like this, you have to use a grip to change it. And the same as with these here, you can change the way they all look. I might have enough time to fly there.
You feel rested.
I have many lucky doos you like.
That's probably not even anything higher. Fucking hair in my fucking eye. Alright.
May your feet find good rest.
That's what I would normally look like right there. But with this form, you don't have to look like that. And I'm trying to get my hair out of the fan's blowing it all over my face. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna go with not pets. I believe it's Griffs. I believe this is it. Okay. You can unlock, let's filter this. Okay, so it might not be Griffs, but it might be, I don't know. There's not a lot for mine. There's Druid. Shapeshift travel form from shapeshift form will randomly select one cooldown. Now, I tried this and it did absolutely nothing. I would not buy this one. You can make your powers look different. Now, I'm not sure which ones I've changed. I'll have to look, but I've tried this one. It doesn't work. I don't know if it's just me, but I've tried it on 3 different characters. I've tried that one. Now you're gonna get into, like I said, there's some weird ones like this one. There's not a lot of Druid on here. Let's see if I can. There. Yeah, this is the one I think. So it's only $69. It's not bad price. God, what do they call those things? It's basically you can buy It's not a grift. No. Let's try other. I get a lot of weird shit. Alright, yeah, in toys you can get all kinds of weird shit. I had to buy it anyways because I always like getting the toys. But I didn't buy it.
You won an auction for defective doomsday device. You won an auction for dented can.
That's not what I'm here to buy. But some of these are funny. Like, you can dress up as stuff. Over the years, I've bought quite a few of these.
You won an auction for malfunctioning Stealthman 54.
The only thing I hate is it goes all the way back up to the top, so you have to go all the way back down. Here, you can unlock your Cheetah form from the option by buying here. And as you can tell, it's Druid. I wish I could just there, but they are gifts or grifts, but they're and I do buy these a lot. That's why it's on my the Orchid form. That's Dolphin. I think I'll unlock These, I don't know why they're not showing that they're unlocked or you use them. Just to make sure. I don't want to buy it anything this year.
Xander Jackson says, here's your coffee, Mom.
I already have that one.
Auctioneer Jackson says, thank you, sweetie. Auctioneer Jackson says, that's good. Alright, off with you. Go play. Xander Jackson says, okay. See you in an hour. Thomas Miller says, fresh bread for sale.
The dough. See, some of these I'm not sure if I have or not. Yeah, see, I already have some in here. I got that one unlocked. I think I have this unlocked here. Not sure. Sorry about that. That's actually funny.
Thomas Miller says, fresh bread for sale.
Alright, so now that we went and got that, let's go ahead and go over here and get our shit.
You receive item, malfunctioning Stealthman 54. You receive item, dented can. You receive item, defective doomsday device. Defective doomsday device has been added to your toy box.
I don't throw my
dented
armor
can has
away
been added to your toy box.
Just in case it gets damaged.
Malfunctioning Stealthman 54 has been added to your toy box.
Oh boy.
How may I be of service?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call it here because I'm not gonna get into a dungeon. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow. Thank you for watching my content. And don't forget to hit that bell if you're interested in a reminder of when I'm posting. Thank you.
Do you remember when we fell in love? I remember, don't worry. Do you remember? I remember how it all began. How could I ever forget? It's the first time. Do you remember? I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air now. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's coming in the air now. Hold on, we fell in love. You remember the time? How could I ever forget? You remember the time? Hold on, we fell in love. You remember the time? How could I ever forget? Coming in the air now. I can feel it.
thought love at first I could feel so real. They'll never know this love and how it feels. I never thought love at first I could feel so real. How it real, how it real, feel so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, and that feels so real.